Right, heading to the shop to go pick up an ace grading submission. We got to go in the back door because he fell over there. We got to go in the back door because the builders have nicked my keys again. Welcome in. It looks a little bit different again as well. I should probably run you guys through some of the changes. So let me put this down quick. Loads of tables. The tables have all been varnished as well. So they're a really nice color now, which is cool. And we've got 6 of them. Not sure if I like how many there are. If you kind of pan like across here, I'll stand over here, you can see the size of the room and how many tables we got. I know they're not arranged in any sort of way right now, but there is a lot of tables. Okay, a hell of a lot of tables. So I think we need to either remove some, move some to somewhere else in the shop, or come up with a better way of aligning these tables up. But I'm a bit stuck. I think maybe when the floor's down, which should be happening in the next couple of days, hopefully, it'll make it a little bit easier to plan this room. But as it stands, this is confusing. Like really, really confusing. Table Tetris is what we're doing very soon. Next up is the walls. We have a first coat of paint on the walls. It is only the base coat, but everything in here is very bright white all the way through the shop, which is really cool. So it looks a lot bigger already just from painting the walls white. We've also fastened these on as well. I'll take one of these off very quickly. It's a little bit dusty, which is why we got these on here. But this is now actually secured and in. So we have a till fully done. I think last time I did a video, this was hanging off, but this is now built in. So if I take you around here, all the cupboard doors are on too. I move this bench out the way. We have got all of this stuff too. So all of our cabinets are now finished. So we can put stock underneath here. We can put, I don't know, all sorts. Any of the stuff we don't want you guys to see can live in here. Maybe binders and stuff that we can pull out for customers and things like that. Oh yeah, I've got to show you the door. So the door in the last video, you're gonna laugh at this, by the way. I don't think I've even showed you this. So the door now opens, which is great. It has the little magnet to clip on there. So as you can see, the door shuts, but let me show you the other door. Are you ready for this? What? Do you know why? Put the camera down there. So instead of putting a magnet on, they have put a bolt. So basically, you have to unclick this one, and there you go. You can get your second door, which is nice. So yeah, that now does that, which is great. Great. Yeah, so the door shuts at least, but you just have to do that. I don't really understand. What else have we got in here? We've got Wi-Fi in here now, so I can actually connect to the internet. We're just waiting on loads of different random things this week, really. So shutters, the new front door, painting the outside of the shop to put the sign up, the floor, and a few other things. But that's happening this week. Got the ace grading submission. I reckon we should just go through that and have a look and see what grades we got. All right, so we've got another ace submission to go through. I love going through these, they're so cool. Sorry for the lack of content recently as well. I've been so ill recently, I don't know what's been wrong with me, but we're back on it, we're back on it. So I can't actually remember what we sent off. Basically what we've been doing is buying as many collections as we possibly can, obviously ahead of the shop, because we want to get a lot of stock in. And any of the singles that we think are worth gradable, we've just been sending off to either PSA or Ace. They're the 2 companies that we normally use. I think because they're probably the most popular ones in the UK right now, if I'm honest. Like if you go to card shows, you normally just see PSA or Ace. That's basically what everyone's buying and selling. I like both. I've been collecting PSA for years. You see me on the channel do PSA submissions. But I also like Ace as well. I think the Ace labels are really cool. And we have got, I think it's 30 cards today. 30 card submission. Loads and loads of cards to go through, right? Right, so starting off with card number 1, we have got the Bulbasaur. Now, this is one of my favorite cards to have in an Ace label just because the artwork is so good on the label. I just think any of these labels where you see how the window connects up to the top of the label, it's just so cool. I think these are the best ones by far. If I was going to get any for my collection, it would be these style ones. And it is a 10 as well. I believe this card's quite expensive now. People aren't really ripping much Stellar Crown anymore, and this is one of the bigger cards from the set. It does kind of match the other 2 starters. I believe it's the Obsidian Flames one from the ETB promo, and then also the Bulbasaur that's also from Stellar Crown, I think. Super nice card, but again, yeah, that label is so cool, man. Yeah, I rate that. That is our first 10 of the video. Very nice. Right, next one. This is what I mean, guys. They are all completely random. I don't know what we sent. I can't even remember what we sent. It is a bunch of random stuff. So we've got Rowlet and a Alolan Executor, English tag team from Unified Minds. You guys already know I absolutely love tag team cards, so yeah, it'd be nice to get this one in a 10. It looks pretty good, and it's a 10. It is a 10. Not one of the best tag teams in the world, but an English tag team in an Ace 10. You can't really go wrong, really. Oh, this one. Okay, Galarian Moltres. This is such an underrated artwork. So this is a Shinji Kanda artwork. You guys will know for some of his other artworks that I'll put on screen. It's such a cool card. I really like Pokemon cards that are inspired by art. So some of my cards I've got in my collection, I've got the Stampbox promos. I think they're really cool. I've got the Moonbreon, not because it's a Moonbreon, but because it's inspired by art. I've got the Pikachu Van Gogh. I love cards like this. This is so sick. So hopefully we can get this in a 10, fingers crossed. Oh, it's a 9. It's a 9. How annoying is that? But still, such a sick card. The artwork on this is just so nice. Shame it's a 9. Shame it's a 9, but it's such a nice card. Next up, the Gold Mew from Celebrations. I told you, this is the most random submission ever. There is nothing that links these cards apart from the fact that they are Pokemon. We have got the Shiny Mew from Celebration. So this card was really hard to pull. I don't know if anyone remembers, but when I was opening up Celebrations back in 2021, oh my God, this card was so hard to pull. It doesn't look too bad. People are always commenting, right, about how I like stroke the cards. I swear, when I do these like submissions, I don't know if it's because I'm in a garage right now. I'm kind of technically outside, right? My hands, like, they put marks on the cards. I'm always like trying to get the marks off the cards so it doesn't look weird for you guys. Look, see, down here, look. That's what I'm doing. I'm not being weird, okay? The Gold Mew. It's a 10, an Ace 10. This card was so hard to pull, so having it in the 10 is really cool. I feel like you don't really see these cards very often. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, not a bad card at all. Next up, we've got the Gardevoir from Paldean Fates. It's one of the nicest cards made in recent years, I think. It's so nice. There's a couple of like hidden Pokemon in here, so I don't know if you can see, but there is a little Wooper down there. There is a Pachirisu on the tree. I believe there's something else, but I can't see it right now. Yeah, no, it beats me. But still, a really, really nice card. Let's hope for a 10. It's a 9. It's so disappointing when I put all this time into explaining the card and then we get a 9. That's sad, but someone will want it. Someone will want to buy that in a 9. Darkrai V-Star. This is from Crown Zenith, so this is, I don't know, it's one of the more underrated cards, I think. I think Darkrai is such a sick Pokemon. It is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's just so cool. Again, the artwork is so pretty on this, and the texture is really cool too. I think Crown Zenith in general just had really cool textured cards, especially the gold cards. Have you seen the gold cards in Japanese, by the way, from V-Star Universe? Oh my God, they are so cool. But yeah, this super nice card. It'd be nice to get this in a 10, and we do. That is another 10 to add to the pile. We're starting off pretty good. Let's hope that we can continue. Okay, got another one. Not bad. Darkrai V-Star. Can we get it in a 10? Yes, we can. That is 2 10s. We like that, we rate that. That is 2 Darkrai's and 2 10s. Very nice. Next one, Jessie and James from Hidden Fates. This is another card that shot up in value. I think it has calmed down a little bit now. I think everyone got a bit excited with the Destined Rivals release and stuff like that. But another really cool card. It's got the Wobbuffet in the back there and also this absolutely cracked out Meowth in the corner. It's just a classic, isn't it? It's a classic card. You can't go wrong with this card. I wish they made more anime-inspired artworks. Do you know what I mean? I just think it'd be really cool. But yeah, let's hope we can get a 10 in this. And we do. It's another 10 to add to the pile. Next up. Okay, we got another one apparently. Another Jessie and James. This one also looks pretty good. I mean, I'd hope it was pretty good because we sent it off for grading, so someone checked it beforehand. But it definitely looks like we should be getting ourselves a 10 in this one. And we do. It is another 10 for Jessie and James. Right, moving on. How many of these did we get? Did we just buy someone out of their Jessie and James collection? Well, I mean, it'd be wrong to not get another 10, right? We gotta get 3 10s, surely. Ooh, very nice. That is our 3rd Jessie and James 10. Hopefully it stops there. I'm kind of bored of seeing that card. Let's hope, oh, plastic's like broken on this one. What the hell? Ace quality control. Come on, guys. What are we doing? I'm joking. Pikachu from Crown Zenith. This card is, I think, criminally underrated. I know it's been going up recently, but It's such a sick card. I think the only thing letting this card down is the fact that you could pull it out of like, it felt like it came out every like 30 packs. That's the only thing that would let it down, is purely that. Because it is like, it's like the Festa cards. I'll flash some up on screen, but some of the Festa cards, those cards are worth loads of money. This card is worth a lot of money, but not nearly as much as some of those cards. But I guess it is probably down to pull rates and things like that. It's got so many Pokemon in it. It's just such a sick card. Okay, so we get flappy plastic and a 7. All right, there's always one. There's one every video that just doesn't make sense. I feel like there's always one. Okay, we can redeem ourselves here. We can redeem ourselves. We've got the Pikachu again from Crown Zenith. Please be a 10. Please be a 10. Not another 7. Give us 110, please. Okay, we got 110. We have got 110. We'll take that all day. Okay, next up. Gloom from Obsidian Flames. I told you guys that none of this makes sense. None of this makes any sense. There's so many weird cards in there. I say weird cards. This card is sick. Again, I really like the cards that have other Pokemon in. So this one just has a couple of Weedle just chilling down here. Not the coolest Pokemon ever, but a cameo nonetheless. And the artwork is really nice too. It is just a cool card. It'd be cool to see this in a 10 or a 9, I suppose. I didn't realize we had this in here. What? Sylveon VMAX from Evolving Skies. Probably my favorite set of all time, purely because Evolving Skies is what got me back into the hobby originally. So I used to open a lot of Pokemon cards when I was younger, didn't open Pokemon cards for quite some time, and then came back to Evolving Skies. Silly me back then, thought, yeah, I'm gonna buy loads of booster boxes, rip them, I'm gonna master set it. Yeah, that was a dumb idea. I've had so many Evolving Skies booster boxes in my lifetime that I've ripped and got nothing out of. So yeah, the less said about that, the better. But this card is so good. If you look up here, we've got Eevee number 1, we've got Eevee number 2, Eevee number 3. We have got a Vaporeon chilling here. We've got a Marshadow here. We've got a Flabébé, I think they're called, over here. Also, if you look right in the background here, there's a Kangaskhan. Like, what? The Kangaskhan always wrecks me. It took me ages to see that. I didn't even know it was in the card. But yeah, Sylveon VMAX from Evolving Skies. What a card. It's an expensive card too, and it's even more expensive in a 10. That is class. That's such a sick card. I might have to keep that one for my PC. There's one every video. There's one every video that I'm like, oh, I might have to keep that one. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Okay, we have got Dragonite V-Star from Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, eh? Well, Pokemon Go is weirdly going up. Like, I know it sounds so stupid to say because everything goes up, but Pokemon Go of all sets, I didn't think was going to be one that goes up. People want that Mewtwo, man, the one that's in New York, and I mean, I kind of get it. I also just don't get it at all. It's like the one set that you can still buy on Pokemon Center. Like, I reckon people should just go rip it. Like, fuck it. But yeah, Dragonite V-Star, Secret Rare, Rainbow. Weirdly, the Rainbow cards are just not really worth that much money, even still. They just don't really go up. But it is a 10. You take that. Nothing wrong with another Ace 10. All right, next up. I've just completely ruined that for myself, but the Lucario Blackstar promo, this is from the Crown Zenith Elite Trainer box. Just another seriously underrated card. I think people like Lucario a lot, but not as much as they should. That's my opinion. But it's another just really cool card. It's just so sick. Sometimes they cook with the promos, man, and I just think they nerf them because they're promos. This is one of them. This is a super sick card in another 10. Very nice. Right, next card. The Wartortle from 151. Can't go wrong with 151 at the moment. Every single card is so expensive. Even though the set has been opened by so many people in the thousands, the cards are still going up, which is crazy. The Wartortle, one of the more underappreciated cards. I feel like this is really nice. And hopefully, it's a 9. It's a 9. 9s are so disappointing, man. They're so close to a 10. Just give me a 10, come on. Dondozo, this is a super sick card. I've always wanted this card in a 10, you know, just because I think Dondozo it's an underrated Pokemon, man. It's also an Egawa artwork, so I will put some of the artworks on screen for them. Super, super, super nice artwork. It's just so sick. I really hope we can get a 10 in this. An 8? What? An 8, man? Okay. Maybe there's more than one weird grade of video. Next up, the Dark Feraligatr. I think we just sent this on a whim. We had some cool Japanese holos and we thought this one looked pretty clean, I guess. And we sent it. I don't know if we're really expecting much from this one, but a 7. I mean, a 7 in a card this old, can't really complain about it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Next up, we have got the Rayquaza VMAX from Silver Tempest. A very underrated card, I think. Again, these gold cards. Gold cards are only really starting to get love now. Obviously, with the new set, there is some new gold cards. There is a gold Lucario and a gold Gardevoir, which are really cool. There's also a gold Charizard coming out. They've actually done the artwork pretty nice. I think they always should have done them like the Crown Zenith golds. I think the Crown Zenith golds are probably the nicest gold cards ever made. If they did artwork like that again, oh my God, it would cook. But these ones are pretty cool. They kind of had like the inverted effect on them. Quite hard to grade, I think, just because this black is most of the card. So yeah, it'd be nice to get a 10 in this one. And we actually do get a 10 in this one, not bad. The gold Rayquaza Trainer Gallery from Silver Tempest. Another 10. Next up, we've got the Ghastly from Temporal Forces. This is a card that's loved by a lot of people. People really love the Gengar evolution line, so we've got that. There is another Meowth just chilling in this card. Again, I absolutely love the cameo cards, so yeah, really like this card. It'd be cool to see it in a 10. And we get it in a 10. We get it in a 10. These are a pretty penny now, I think, so not bad at all. We got the Pikachu promo from the Adventure Chest. I think me, Luke, and Albie went to a shop, and the only thing they had in stock was the Adventure Chest, which is not that nice of a product. We were like, I will buy it, and we'll grade the promo. Like, I think we just wanted to open some packs, to be honest. It's a nice card, but I don't think it's worth too much in a 10, but we'll see. It's a 9. Definitely not worth it in a 9, I know that much. The Single Strike Urshifu VMAX from Brilliant Stars. I think Urshifu is, I don't know if I really rate Urshifu that much. I kind of wish they did fighting types a little differently. I feel like they just make animals and then make them hold their fists up. That's the art direction for fighting types, and I wish they'd make them a little bit more interesting sometimes. But nonetheless, it is a cool card. I think it has quite a cool label as well. And it's a 10, yeah, so that actually, is there a mountain in the picture? Oh yeah, there is some mountains here. It kind of just comes out of nowhere, that one. I'm not sure about that, but I like the label. I just don't know if it matches the artwork quite as much as I thought it would do. The Pikachu VMAX from Lost Origin, another one of these gold cards. Another one that I think would be quite cool in a 10. And we get it in a 10. I thought these were quite hard to grade. Maybe we just, maybe we got quite lucky with these. Yeah, I do think these gold cards are quite underappreciated. They're quite sick. Coming down to the last few cards, we have got the Celebi from Awakening Legends. Is that right? Is that Awakening Legends? I don't feel like that's not right. I don't know. It's got a nice hollow on it. I remember sending this because we were like, okay, this is actually clean. This is actually clean. So I'm hoping this gets a 10. Bit of a random one to send off for grading, but a 9. A 9's not bad. I wonder what the population is on this card, to be fair. I might have a look at that. The good thing about Ace is you can actually pay for the grading report on cards. So I think it's like £2 or £3 or something like that. You just pay the one-off fee and then you can see what was actually wrong with your card. So I'll put that on screen. I'll also show the population of this card too, because I imagine it's not that high. Yeah, not bad. Pretty cool. Next up. Ooh, Mega Latias from Mega Symphonia. This card is so sick. It's so sick, man. I really hope we can get a 10 in this one. The artwork is just amazing on this card. I want to get this card in English so bad, just because it's so cool, man. I really hope it's a 10. It is, it's a 10. I don't know how much this card is worth nowadays, but yeah, I just love it. I love the artwork on it. It's so cool, man. You just can't go wrong with these cards, honestly. Next up, we've got the Jellicent from White Flare. A bit of a weird one to grade again, but you know, we'll send anything nowadays. It's got both the Jellicents in it, which is pretty cool, I guess. Can we get a 10 in this? We can. I would have wished a 10 in a different card, but we'll take it on that one. Umbreon VMAX. Okay, I sent this one in because I pulled this from an Evolving Skies pack in Nottingham, and I just thought it'd be funny. Someone said it actually is worth a little bit of money now, which is a bit crazy to me. But it's a 10, cool. There's something about pulling a card and self-grading it and getting a 10. It's just fun, man. It's really cool. Right, last card of the submission. We have got the Alakazam from 151. I would love to end on a banger and get ourselves a 10 to end the video out. It looks reasonably clean to me. I don't really see anything with it from here, although the lighting is not fantastic in this room. It's a 9, but still, like, the label's cool. This is a really nice card. But yeah, shame we couldn't get the 10 in that one. I'll tell you what though, that is another successful ace submission. These are all 10s. We absolutely cook with grading submissions. I'm telling you, this one as well, this has got to be my favorite. This has got to be my favorite. That is so sick. So sick, man. Remember as well, guys, if you do want to grade your cards with Ace Grading, use code MDP. So Max Does Pokemon, MDP. At checkout, you get yourself 5% off your submission. It also does help me out as well. Gives me a little bit of a kickback. So if you do want to support the channel, make sure you use code MDP at Ace Grading.